Hey everybody, Brian here from Matlabs.net. Okay, let me give you a little color on where we're at. Over the years, I've been trying to find a rapid way to develop front end trading components, I guess is the right word, be it charts or just interfaces with little input fields and whatever. I've looked at Java, I've looked at various .NET applications, charting packages including DevExpress, Infragistics, Lightning charts, you name it. So lately, since 2015, I've been wanting to really focus on rapid application development, RAD, for the idea of just being able to piece together trading ideas, implement them, build GUI tools as fast as possible. So started looking at Guide from MATLAB, which enables you to do that. Now I was hoping to be able to build a guide in MATLAB, deploy it with Java, using the Java Builder J toolbox, and then deploy it into a Linux environment. Well, after many tests, that obviously is not as simple as I'd like. On top of that, there was the hope of using Lambda with Java, the Java API as well. Now, with my discovery of it being kind of primitive, kind of with very little tutorials and whatnot, I just decided to not move forward with that and resort to interactive brokers with a trader workstation. I've been doing it for a while with the courses and stuff I've been doing. So I've run the TWS, I've run through it, looks really good. So the other problem is now deploying a guide interface into Linux. I've struggled with it. With Windows, for whatever reason, it seems to work. And also, with the TWS, I'm also going to be using an API third-party package, which is really Windows-based, at least the COM server component is. So that pretty well commits me to Windows, sadly. So it looks like I'm going to be stuck on Windows, even though I'm not a big fan of it. So that is that. So because of that and the various number of tools that I have available, I can pretty well deploy things faster in MATLAB using the guide. So this is a sample here of what a guide looks like. You know, just basic text boxes and radio buttons and all that. It has a little interface to it. Let me think here. Here. That's a little odd, but oh, I have to run the program. That's just the interface itself, the figure. I have to run this puppy. This script, this is what I need for the callbacks and stuff. Okay, so if I calculate, it works. Yay. Okay, so now what I can do, I can deploy the tool on whatever I want. In this case, I have two choices. I've shown this before numerous times. I can use a library. In my case here, I have, again, I'm obviously on Windows. I can do a C shared library, C++ library, Excel, Java, .NET assembly. I've pretty well fooled around with the .NET assembly. It seems to work okay. Excel add-in I've had some successes with. C++ and C shared libraries work fine if I co-generate, but you gotta remember you are going to be limited on the number of MATLAB functions that you can pretty well co-generate. Now again, I've talked about Java packages. I have in the past been able to deploy a Java jar file. I was able to do it in Linux, but it's still a pain in the ass. So those are my options. Now I could even go a simpler step by using an application compiler. Basically, it's a standalone for Windows. Now, it will include a Windows exe file, executable. I choose the MATLAB M function I want. Do I include the MCR package, which is the MATLAB compiler runtime, which is the headless version? And if I want, I can add a little splash screen and some other fun stuff. Whoop-de-doo. Okay, so let me just go back. I forgot one step here. And after you've done all that, you just go choose your script that you want to code generate or build. And then all you gotta do is just package it, and it will build the executable. It takes a while, but it does get done. This is the package of what it looks like. So really, you're going to be focusing on, if it's for just redistribution, where there's an exe, you do get the exe as well as Splash and some other icon stuff. So it does work. So let me pull up the exe version. Now the problem is it's slow loading. I don't know why, but this is an actual standalone exe file, and it does work as we talked or I showed earlier within Matlab. So this is the executable. So as a result of this, I've tried to also have a guide be able to communicate with the TWS through the Matlab Trader's Toolbox, generate my exe, and then have this exe communicate with the TWS. For some reason, it doesn't work. So that's one of the big drawbacks of it, but this is fine if you're gonna, I'm hoping that we'll be able to read databases and be able to do plots within this little interface. That's what I'm hoping for. So I can use this as a front end, basically, is what I'm saying. As you can see, it's very simple to develop, kind of like a fast version of basically a fast version of if you're doing it in JavaFX or Visual Studio, it's the same concept, but it's all within Matlab. So just wanted to show that to you. It's the way it's looking. I don't like to say final. That's the intention. I would prefer to have it dropped in a Linux or a Mac environment, but you know, in case for us, I'm stuck on Windows, unfortunately. And let's hope that Windows 10 is a better version. Windows 8.1 has been pretty good. It's just the parasites and the malware and all that stuff I get concerned with. Other than that, over and out. Hopefully this will show you something on where I'm going. Again, changing my mind like a toilet seat. Later.